Welcome back to Dirt 5. Today we start with the Hillside Scramble at West Mitten, Arizona, a Pathfinder race in the Rock Bouncer class. Soldierboy is up first, driving the WS Auto Racing Mudclaw. Now, because this is a Hillside Scramble, it's kind of a bit pointless me commentating, as there is no other races in this. It's a race against the clock. So, I'll let you enjoy.
Be just fine. We can't wait.
Racking up those air miles. I think you spent more time flying than driving.
The thing I really enjoyed about that was more the change from night to day. I think that was quite cool. As you got higher up, the time of day changed. That was quite interesting and different to see. But we did fly quite a bit throughout that race. But that is now done. Now we have a little bit of radio to listen to first, and then we've unlocked something new.
You know what I hate?
What, James?
You know what really grinds my gears?
Tell me, man.
People who cut in line.
No cuts, no butts, no peanut butter haircuts.
Exactly. Just wait in line like the rest of us. Now that I have that off my chest, you've got a related throwdown. You need to hop in this big old trophy truck and block anyone that tries to jump in front.
No cutsies.
Okay, so we've actually unlocked a new throwdown. This throwdown is the Anklebiters Throwdown, as you can see there. We've already completed the alpha. We'll go back to that one, but first, Wolverine is up next for the Hypercross at the Meteora Ruins in Greece for an Ultracross race. Wolverine has a choice of car between the 80s Rally class and GT Rally class. He chose the Aston Martin V8 Vantage GT4 Rally GT Plus. And here he is, and off he goes. Let's see what he can do. Starting in last, as is customary. I don't know why we always have to start in last, but it does seem to be the way. Underestimating the power of the car, I think, off the line there. Really caught Wolverine out. So he's managed to get it back together, and he's now starting to try and make his way through the pack. Losing a bit of time after catching the back end there, the car ahead. But he reckons this car is just too fast. That was his only real explanation for this race. The car is too fast. He wasn't used to it. Which completely agree. If you're not used to speed, it's going to catch you out and it's going to cause you issues. But here he is. He's up to 8, squeezing between two cars in the corner there. Not giving any room to the car on the inside. He's in 9th now currently. 3 positions gained. 3 laps this race is. What can he do? Okay, onto pavement now. So this should suit him better. Can't go zooming past there. Flying past him. So 10th place. 11th is trying to battle. I think he took a really nice line through that corner there, and up to 8th, skips a couple of cars with the line he took. A couple of cars battling each other ahead of him, so that slowed them down for him. He's trying to hold on to 8th, 7th place now gained. Wow, that was a quick swap over. And he's just about across the finish line for the end of lap 1, start of lap 2, and he's in 7th place. That's 5 positions gained on the first lap. He's now battling for 6th and 7th. 5th is literally just ahead of him as well. Kind of got the wrong line there and really caught him out, unfortunately. He thought he'd managed to use a bit more of the track than he probably could have done. Dropped down to 8th now. Left-hander, he's got a car on his inside, he's really not giving them any room at all. He's really battling them to keep the position. All he's doing is actually slowing himself down. That's the downside of battling like that. Too much speed into the corner, knocked off the rear bumper of the car ahead. Managing to keep going though, he was lucky to get away with that. Still in 8th place. Now, small right-hander, and then it's onto pavement, tarmac. And off he goes. Can he put some speed down? Car on his inside there, zooming, trying to zoom past. He does battle him a little bit. Loses the position, down to 9th place. Catches them all on the inside. Definitely takes a better line through that choice of corners. Going on the right hand definitely works out for him as he takes more speed. Drifting it nicely. Is he too much? No, he just made it work for himself. As he takes 7th place after forcing the other car into the barrier. Onto the last lap now. It's been fast and frantic so far. Back into 8th. Unfortunately lost 7th as the car zoomed straight past him after his mistake. He's got the place back. Back into 7th now. It's non-stop. Back into 8th as the car goes back past him. He's taking the right hand side this time, which is different to what he's taken previously, I think. Left-hander now is trying to catch the car's head. There's a couple of positions he could probably get back if we can keep this nice and clean. That's the thing. Right-hander, sharp right-hander, very late on the brakes there. Just manages to keep 8th place. Might lose it on the next corner if he's not careful. I think there's a car just behind him. Right-hander now to tarmac. Going through, he's got to put the speed down. So the right-hand side of this choice coming up has worked really well for him. And he's gone for the left this time, just to see the difference. And he has caught up with the cars ahead, battling really hard now for 7th place. You can't say he hasn't got to fight for positions there. He's really given whatever he can to this race. Takes a very tight line, which doesn't help him. Is he going to lose out on 8th? He's going to race the line now. He's back down to 9th. I think he snuck it on the line. I think he did. He just gained 8th place back, right on the line there. And that's a decent result for a car he hasn't driven. And as I said, it's a car that he reckons is too fast. But pretty good. Confirmation of the winner. And confirmation of Wolverine's 8th place finish. We got a stamp, so that race is done for us. No need to go back. As long as you gain a stamp, we can move on. That's the important part. The money coming in now. So we're going to move on to the last race of the episode, and that is the Anklebiters Throwdown. We were forced to spend £250,000 on a new car, which is the Brenthel Industries Unlimited Truck. Now this wasn't a race we was expecting. In the Alpha Throwdown, it was 1v1. This race is slightly different. It's a rally raid in Kalabaka town uphill in Greece. Heavy rain expected in the morning. And if you notice straight away, we're the only one in a truck. Now this truck is powerful, I will give you that. We're the only one in a truck. Everyone else is in small off-road buggies. I think they're the aerial nomads or something similar. We do get a good start. The problem is this car, once it gets up to speed, is quick. It is a very fast, powerful truck. That's not the issue. The cars behind us are very quick. Very good acceleration compared to us. Cornering is probably better, I would have said. So this is a scramble. We have to finish first. And I'll hold my hands up straight away. This is our only attempt that is successful. It's a bit of a spoiler, but we have to finish first to carry on. If you want at least one stamp in every race. I attempted this race 4 times in total. The first 3 times I lost on the last bend 3 times. It was silly. And it is just the acceleration on the other cars that lets us down compared to us. But we were forced to have this truck. We didn't have a choice. Only vehicle you could use, and we had to pay for it as well. It's always good when you're paying for the pleasure of using a car you don't want to use. But enough complaining. We are going to finish this race and see it out. So coming in first, the cars you can see on the mini-map, big group of cars behind us, they're waiting for one mistake. So all it's going to take for them to get onto us, they can corner quicker, their exits out the corners are better. Mistake there, too heavy on the brakes as well, as you can see. Car just tried to sneak up the inside. We are stronger than the other cars, so if they hit us, they're going to bounce off. We're going to get out of that really nicely. They won't. So there is the advantage of the bigger car here. But I wasn't expecting the throwdown to be different to a 1v1. So lesson learned, not to really second guess what race is next until you do it. Right hander here, really late on the brakes, really messed that up. And we let a car go through. This is the one thing I didn't want to happen. This now means we've got to chase that down. We've got to get past, and we have, sliding up the inside. They've got the inside for the next though, and they take it nicely. And we are now back to second. We need the first place here. So keeping to the left hand side of the track, and we get back into, still in second. I thought we just had it back in the first now after the jump, but we've got to brake heavily here. They are so quick on their acceleration, braking heavily for the next corner, trying to keep this clean round here. A bit tight, a bit deep. Have we kept the position? I think we have. Just the car is on our tail, and we're just really trying to hold this out. The fact is we've done this is the 4th attempt. It's frustrating. I was going to give Wolverine a go. He didn't want any way of going at it. He didn't want to even know about it. He was like, no, not doing it. He just didn't want to do it. So we had to persevere. We're coming in first. Can we? Well, we know what's going to happen obviously, but the race itself was incredible. It's so different to race against quicker, snappier vehicles behind you. If you keep in front, you're okay. You know you've got the lead. It's then down to your mistakes. But if you're chasing, you tend to take risks that you wouldn't normally take, and I think that's a bad thing. That does sometimes mess you up. And I think that's what happened on the previous races. We would try and chase a bit too much and, you know, take a risk we shouldn't take on a corner. But as we make a slight mistake at the finish, can we still sneak this win? And we did. It wasn't by much. It was very close.
Now that was some elbows out. You ain't getting past me. Road hogging, display of driving. I think I'm quoting Shakespeare when I say, noise.
James Pumphrey there. Saying well done for our way of blocking the road from the other cars. We really did put the car in front of the other vehicles and stop them getting past us. Confirmation of the throwdown win. Second throwdown now done. We've got to wait for the others to unlock. But it has definitely made us think twice about second guessing the races that are coming up, because they're not always what you expect. Decent vehicle as well. I think if it was racing against other trucks of a similar class, it would be a very good race. It is extremely fast when it gets going. It's just a little bit slow on acceleration. Grip is really nice though, I will say that. Lots of new stickers and stuff unlocked, and there we have it. Anklebiters Throwdown done. We're done for today. Next episodes will be the acceleration main events. We're back to those again. We'll see you next time.